Christine borrowed her former boyfriend, George Sponsel's blue 1969 Ford Maverick on the evening of January the 18th, 1972 in Hayward, California. She was going shopping with a friend, Sandy, to visit a local Mervyn's store and promised to wash the car before returning it later that night. After spending a few hours at the shopping, Christine dropped Sandy off at her home at around 9:30 p.m. Afterwards, Christine stopped by her house where she lived with her parents and told them that she was going to wash George's car and then go pick him up at his job at the local Jack in the Box. She left her home at approximately 10 p.m. Later that night, George places a call to Christine's home, sharing his concern that Christine had never arrived to pick him up. Christine was last seen wearing a black or brown leather coat, black boots, blue socks, a white, red, and blue pinstripe tunic, and a bluish gold scarf. A photo of the Maverick is posted with this case summary on the video here. The Maverick she drove was found at Charlie's Car Wash, a self-service wash located at 25,400 Mission Boulevard in Hayward. They located it during the early morning hours of January the 19th, which was the following day. Eastin had apparently completed washing the vehicle's exterior before she vanished. Her purse was locked inside the vehicle, and there was car papers from the interior lying on the pavement outside of the driver's door. There was no sign of Eastin, and she has never been seen again. Her ex-boyfriend was questioned in her case and couldn't provide any useful information. He was eventually eliminated as a suspect. Authorities initially believed Eastin had left Hayward on her own decision, but her family stated all of her personal belongings were still at her residence and it was uncharacteristic of her to leave without warning. Eastin graduated from Sunset High School 6 months before her disappearance, and she was involved actively in the high school. She wasn't involved with drugs and didn't associate with the wrong crowd. According to her loved ones, she was trying to get back together with her ex-boyfriend, but he did not want to start seeing her again. Her case was classified as an involuntary missing persons case. At just 19 years of age, Christine Marie Eastin was just starting off as an independent young woman. She had just started classes at Shabbat College, where she frequently acted in school plays and was popular on campus. Christine's friends describe her as being a very sweet, beautiful young woman, having a loving, gentle spirit, and being very kind to everyone. In 2019, decades after Eastin's disappearance, a witness came forward and said she'd seen Eastin being kidnapped and didn't report it at the time because she didn't realize what she was seeing. She said she saw two men at Charlie's Car Wash in a white van and caught a glimpse of the driver, but not the other man, who was putting Eastin in the back of the van. A sketch of the driver is posted with this case summary on the video as well. The witness also stated the van had distinctive rectangular side mirrors known as West Coast mirrors. The latest update in Christine's case came in January of 2020 when investigators made a public plea for information. There is currently a $50,000 reward being offered for information leading to the conviction of the individuals responsible for Christine's disappearance. Christine's sister Vicky continues to search for answers in the disappearance, even though it's been decades since she last saw Christine. Christine Marie Eastin was a white female born on January the 4th, 1952, and was 19 years of age when she went missing. She is 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed approximately 120 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. Eastin has a 3/4-inch scar on the middle of her forehead, and she has a surgical scar on her abdomen from an intestinal operation. Eastin's nickname is Christy, spelled with a Y or an IE, or she is also known as Chris. It is unknown if she was pregnant at the time of her disappearance. Her dentals and DNA are on file. If you have any information on this case, please contact the Hayward Police Department at 510-293-7000 or the FBI Field Office Division, San Francisco at 415-553-7400. You may remain anonymous when submitting information. And the state of California is offering a $50,000 reward for any information leading to the conviction of the perpetrator responsible for Eastin's disappearance.